ARCHES National Park is an impressive wonderland of over 2,000 natural stone arches, the largest concentration of arches anywhere in the world. This landscape amazes the visitor with its beautiful sandstone formations. ARCHES National Park is in the southeastern portion of the state of Utah and encompasses 119 square miles. We had been here a few times before, but this time it was different. We were at the tail end of a long road trip, and I had come down with COVID somewhere along the way. We were trying to figure out how to keep our distance from other people, but also salvage the last day of our trip. Earlier in the day, we had driven high up into the La Salle Mountains to the east of Moab. Then after going through a Wendy's drive-thru and eating in the car, we thought of the scenic drive at ARCHES. We hadn't planned on visiting ARCHES during the trip. We didn't have a timed entry reservation. Instead, we opted to enter later in the day when a reservation isn't required. By visiting later in the day, when the sun is lower in the sky, we were graced with an amazing sunset. The scenic drive at ARCHES is 19 miles one way. It takes visitors to some of the more well-known features of the park. ARCHES was originally designated as a national monument in April of 1929. It was redesignated as a national park on November 12th of 1971.
What was this road called?
This is called the Cache Valley Road.
And it's right from the parking lot off where you can see the famous arch.
Delicate Arch.
Delicate Arch.
It's from the Delicate Arch parking lot trailhead. We wanted to follow Cache Valley Road further, past the gate onto BLM land. But it was around 8 p.m., we weren't prepared, and I was not feeling well.
That's it.
So we turned the truck around near the gate and decided to admire Delicate Arch from a distance. Delicate Arch is one of the most famous geological features in the world and a symbol of the state of Utah. This freestanding arch is 46 feet high and 32 feet wide. There are a few different viewpoints for Delicate Arch, or you can park at Wolf Ranch and hike 3 miles round trip to see it up close. Delicate Arch is very popular at sunset.
I think today's high was like 106 or 105.
Sounds about right.
I think that's probably why there's nobody here. Also that it's a Monday.
Arches National Park is a high desert. The highest elevation in the park is 5,653 feet at Elephant Butte. The lowest elevation in the park is 4,085 feet at the Visitor Center. The average high in July is 98 degrees, while the average low in January is just 22 degrees. Skyline Arch can easily be seen from the road. There is an easy 0.4 of a mile round-trip hike up to the arch with an elevation gain of just 28 feet. The Devil's Garden parking area and trailhead at the end of the Scenic Drive leads to several arches. We have hiked here before, and the arches here are truly amazing. But on this evening, we weren't hiking. We pulled off the road to admire how a glowing sunset brought the colors of the rocks to life. That same sunset painted the sky with shades of pink, orange, and gold.